Hi everybody, I'm Callie. Welcome back into the channel. I have some really exciting news for us today, and I also have to make a big apology that the last few episodes of Mass Effect have been having some screen tearing. As you guys can tell, we've had a lot of screen tearing in very strange areas, and I think I finally figured out that it's not the game's fault. I think that some of the Windows updates, or maybe like an OBS update, started to affect my gaming computer. So I'm not really sure which update did it, but I've noticed it happening even in other games of mine aside from Mass Effect. If you guys are watching any of the Witcher playthroughs, you'll notice in the last video I was also having some screen tearing in there, which I have not had any screen tearing in any of my previous games until I started playing Mass Effect. Instead of going in through the NVIDIA control panel, I actually had to download OBS on my gaming computer. Also, I had to go through and take my displays apart, and instead of having them be as like one sole unit, I had to overlay them from one another. So I did a lot of research, but I finally got it fixed. I apologize for any of the screen tearing. I'm so sorry that the first few episodes were a little bit bumpy with it. It started to get worse actually. So I did go through and film a little bit more, and the screen tearing was so bad in the last video that I filmed that I just threw it away. I filmed for like 3 hours and I put it in the trash can because I could not bring myself to upload a video like that onto YouTube. And I'm really sad that it happened in my first time playing Mass Effect. It's a very unfortunate thing that happened, but there should be no more screen tearing. Everything should be smooth from here on out. Thank you guys so much for all of your comments and tips on how to fix it. Some sort of Windows update, maybe an OBS update. I have no idea. If you guys are streamers out there, you know that if a Windows update comes through, you're just like holding your breath. I do have some news about the playthrough going forward. So I started a completely new character. I did this because, like I said, the last episode, I completely scrapped this new shepherd character. Her name is still Ira, and I finished everything up in the Citadel just like I did in the first episode. I also went to Pharos. I skipped the entire DLC on the asteroid. So if we stop by again the asteroid, it will be like we've never done it before. So all of the loot is still there. In a way, that's a good thing because you guys were like, no, why are you doing the DLC so soon? I had no idea that it was a DLC. I went there because it was on the way. I want to know when you guys think that we should go and do the DLC. What level do you think that we should do it at? Because now we have a second shot to do that. So that's a good thing about this whole craziness that happened. I did finish everything up on Pharos like I did in the last playthrough. It's as if we are all caught up with the last episode, minus going to the asteroid. I just got back on the ship after we went to Pharos. I did take Rex and Tally with me this last time, so it was a little bit different for me. I think from here on out I will run with Rex and Tally a lot more because they seem to be my favorites for now. Maybe if a mission correlates with somebody else, or if this archaeologist turns out to be someone that we want to run with, I might consider it as well. But I am running with Rex and Tally mainly right now. I just want to have a huge shout out to you guys that stuck through the videos throughout all of the screen tearing. I know that it was super annoying because it was annoying for me as well. And I just want to say thank you very much for being so patient with me and understanding that technology might not always work properly. And I'm just really glad that we got it fixed. So hopefully everything is smooth from here on out. I'm excited to hop back in today. Finally, we get a playthrough where everything is going to look crisp, clear, beautiful for you guys. No screen tearing at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Let's go. All right, so we should be on board the Normandy. The only difference from the last episode is that I did take Rex and Tally with me. So we're going to go around and kind of like, I think I went through the debriefing and everything. I'm ending exactly where we ended in the very last episode, this time without any screen tearing. So yeah, let's go around and talk to some of our crew members. The next place that I'm gonna head is to go get the archaeologist. That was our next focus here, Liara T'Soni. An Asari archaeologist famed for her knowledge of the Protheans is being sought by Saren. Her last known location was somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. Okay. Let's see.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I think we had this conversation in the last one.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
I don't think we should ever really turn away help. If they're willing to stick up for us, we should let them help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Okay.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
And now you're here?
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like everyone has this whole mindset of, and it makes sense because even the aliens are very against humans in their own ways, but we also carry that too. I'm gonna go check everyone's lockers to make sure everyone has what they need. I think it's down this way. Yeah, because there's everyone. Okay. We can go talk to everybody too. Everyone's down here. Rex is down here too. All right, Tally's locker. I'm pretty sure Tally's stuff is all mainly up to date. Actually, this assault rifle is much better, but I might try to give this to Rex instead of Tally. Just because we did take them with us on the last mission. Ooh, we don't have any upgrades on here. What is this for? A pistol? Let's do hammerhead rounds. I guess recoil damper is fine. The pistol doesn't really kick back that badly. I might wait and make sure that we all have the recoil damper on shotguns. This one is better. I'll give her this sniper rifle. Let's put armor piercing in there. Okay. And then I think I did change her. No, she has her original armor on. With some armor plating. I think that's best for her because she's kind of squishy. She's mainly a tech lady. What's this one? Physics threshold. Toxins. Ooh, a cooldown reduction might be kind of nice. Speed up recovery and recharge times. Maybe that for Rex. I'm gonna keep armor plating on her because I think she's kind of squishy. Okay. Here's Rex's locker. I did change his armor. He looks so crazy in yellow. Crazy in yellow. Okay. And he has, what does he have on here? A shield regenerator. That's probably pretty good, I guess. Although I think I'm just gonna put the simulant pack on him for reduced cooldowns and everything. Let's check out his. Ooh, yeah, this is an upgrade for him. You can have that. Radar. Looks like, yeah, phasic rounds. Okay, that's fine. Let me make sure you do have recoil dampener on there. Nice. Let's do hammerhead on there. Equip. All right, and then your pistol. This one's pretty good. The accuracy and the heat capacity are better than this. Okay. I think I'll let him keep his Avenger. We'll just throw some damage versus organic. Designed to shred flesh and other organic matters. These rounds are particularly effective against living targets. Okay. Okay, we put that on there. Good. All right. Let me take a look at Garrus's stuff. I guess he can use this one. Throw some radioactive rounds on there, maybe. Rate of fire, heat absorption. On an assault rifle? No, I don't think so. This is a good shotgun for you. We'll go ahead and put the recoil dampener on there. I don't know if we'll ever really run Garrus, but if we do, at least he'll have like upgraded stuff. I'm guessing this is the best thing to do. I don't really want to give him that one. Omni tool. Let's see if there's any other armors for him. This one's an upgrade for him. Can throw that on there. Ooh, this is a really good upgrade for him. Okay, let's give him this armor for sure. Ooh, snazzy. I like the purple on there. Could put extra shields on him. Yeah, let's do shield regeneration. Okay. Let's look at Caden stuff. Caden stuff should be like kind of okay. No, actually, I guess because I didn't. Oops. Wait, what did that say? I clicked too quickly. 30 shield bypass damage. For a shotgun. Let's put the dampener on there. We have one more to give out. Okay. Can put this on him. That's an upgrade. But the tech biotics, not great. This is definitely an upgrade for him. That's our old suit. I did put a better suit on us. I can't remember where I found it. It was somewhere on Pharos. Let's do something for like tech. What's motorized joint? Oh, smash damage. No. We could do like some sort of damage protection since he is pretty squishy. What does this one do? Providing more protection against concussive forces, explosions, high impact. Capacitor storage and more potent the barrier. I think we'll do cooldown reduction. Actually, no. I'm just going to throw armor plating on him. I think he's way too squishy. The last time I remember running with him, he just kept, like, getting almost one-tapped by some people. All right, I guess I'll give her this one. I don't know. The heat sinks better and the damages too, but accuracy goes down a little bit. Yeah, I'll keep that on her. These are not better. Okay. Put phasic rounds on her sniper. I don't think I have anything else to put on here. I don't really want to put this high caliber barrel on a shotgun. I think that's a bad decision. I could put it on here. The pistol. All right, let's look at this armor. This one's definitely better. And she wears heavy armor, so let's go ahead and stick her in that. Unless we find something better. She doesn't need any like tech stuff. She's not tech at all. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we'll go ahead and put that like shield plus 45 shields on her because she's supposed to be tanky. Nice. And I'm just gonna sell the rest of the stuff.
Commander?
For money. Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
Off the record, of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Oh man, I understand people being worried about having them aboard, but they're also like sticking up for us. Like, what was his face? Not Rex, the other one. Garrus was looking up for us even back in the Citadel Tower with Saren, and he knew that he was bad. And he even like pointed him out. And yeah, because they're not Alliance? What do you mean? Because they're aliens? Because they're aliens?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
So you don't trust aliens?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
No, we need allies. If we only relied on ourselves, that would mean that we're blocking ourselves off to everybody, and then they would end up hating us even more because they're going to be like, oh, those humans are so pompous. No, we need allies.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
That's pretty cynical.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Why do you feel that?
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
We have to work with the aliens.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
How are you doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks like a prison.
Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay. Do these just like start back where we were?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
I don't agree with hating on the aliens. I know that most of them feel very indifferently about us, but I mean, we're also like relatively new. In the whole scheme of things, like humans coming to live with the aliens is very fresh still, even though it's been happening for like years now. So it makes sense that everyone's very skeptical of us. Everyone has their own opinion about humans, just like we humans have our own opinions about aliens. But I mean, we are working together, and the people that we've been fighting alongside haven't strayed away from us. I mean, with the exception of Saren, but he's just a bad dude. So I'm gonna stick by like the side of like, we need allies. I mean, I love running with Rex and with Tally, and they're both alien to us, and yet they still choose to fight along our side.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
I heard about the Quarian. Just a short one?
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
It's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I was just about to say that. I remember reading or like maybe it was in the Codex, but I remember it being read to me that what happened to his species, how everyone was genetically altered and many of the children died, or they weren't able to have good births anymore. That's why I was like, no, it's not the same, because they didn't do that to the humans. They didn't dampen their ability to reproduce. I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
It's not.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hang on, there was more that I could ask him, I think. Let me see.
Shepard?
Extinction?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So...
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
The genophage?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
What?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
You can ask other people.
Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
I think what happened to their whole race is very sad. What they did to them. It's very sad. Here's Garrus. Let's talk to him.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
It is true. True.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
I mean, I understand protocol and procedure.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's a tough decision. You'll get over it, forget about it. It's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
But it depends, right? I mean, he said a bunch of like protocols and stuff, but some of those protocols save people's lives. Depends.
If getting the job done means endangering
exactly.
innocent people, then no.
Exactly.
We get the job done right, not fast.
She read my mind.
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
That's actually pretty crazy that she said that. That's weird. All right, let's go sell the rest of this stuff.
Supplies?
I have been on this playthrough. I know I was reducing everything to Omnigel as just kind of like a quick disclaimer for you guys. And I'm sure I said it in the first video, and it's also in my titles as well, but this is my very first playthrough of this game. I'm not really like 100% sure what I'm doing still. I'm only a few hours in still. Sometimes I'm gonna make bad decisions. So when you guys leave a comment, or if you want to harp on my gameplay, I apologize that I'm not playing the same way that you did, but that is the beautiful thing about this game and other games that are like this, that are decision-based. Everyone's gameplay is gonna look very different from the next person's. So I appreciate all of the comments on helpful tips and stuff like that, but remember before you send me an aggressive message that this is my first playthrough ever, and I understand it's the internet and I'm used to it. I've been around here for a bit. I'm used to streaming on Twitch and getting messages. I just wanted to put out there that sometimes a little bit of patience can go a long way, and that goes with real life as well. So just remember that this is my first playthrough. I'm gonna make some mistakes, and it's not gonna be beautiful. It's not gonna be perfect by any means. I've never played a Mass Effect game at all ever in my life, so I'm new here, and just a little bit of patience goes a mile here, and I really appreciate all of your comments, but it's not going to be 100% perfect, and I'm not really going to apologize for that, because I'm just here to give you guys a good time and give you guys maybe a look through my eyes of playing Mass Effect for the first time. So just something to keep a little bit of like food for thought.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go through and sell a lot of the things. I do want to get this metagel upgrade though. I'm gonna sell a lot of the things that are lower level, like all of these level ones, even the armor upgrades. I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I'm gonna wait till we get back to the Citadel. But I think that's it here. What's over here? I don't know if I've been down here. Oh yeah, this is like the main engine room. Oh look, it's Tally.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before.
It's a drive core.
I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The ship is special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Are you into ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was a long time ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I was just about to say, her pilgrimage. Maybe she'll take some of this information back to her colony about this ship, and she can help make their flotilla better.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what? That's a lot of people on a flotilla.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point.
Makes sense.
Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Who's the Conclave? Is that like their...
That's your government.
Government? Yeah.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So you're democratic?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Wow.
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Wow. That's crazy. What about the Geth?
I want to know more about the Geth.
How'd that even
I
happen?
can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
The neural network. That sounds crazy. I want to know both of these things. Why did they turn on you? I want to know about... Oh. Sometimes I wish that you could ask both of the questions. the neural network.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind. That's crazy.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that.
Oh.
They cannot share sensory data or information.
Oh.
Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Okay. Why did they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose?
Oh boy.
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What happened next?
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
I mean, they were defending themselves, but yeah, what did you expect? Especially when they're starting to come up with like, am I alive? They want to stay alive. They know they're living. They were defending themselves.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
All right, tell me more about the pilgrimage. That's crazy about the Geth. Could you imagine? And now they're like coming and attacking actual people. They're past the Veil now. Saren's using them against people.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
Crazy.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
It does sound dangerous. Do they always accept? They could like turn you away?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Interesting. Okay. It also sounds dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
Yeah. What if you don't come back?
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return, and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Okay.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I think we're done here. Yeah, we're done.
I should go.
I'm surprised I can't ask
See you
her
later.
about our last mission because I took her with me to Pharaoh's, so I'm surprised that I can't ask her about that, but that's okay. Who's this? Engineer Adams?
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is that a bad thing? Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing.
Oh.
I wish my guys were half as smart as she is.
Aw,
Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
that's nice.
She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I already know about the stealth system and the Normandy.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
It is
Aye,
kind
aye,
of cool that as our first ship ever, we have such a high technology ship. It's very cool. Very nice. All right, I think we've talked to pretty much everybody. The only person I don't think I've seen yet is Caden. Because we talked to Ashley, Garrus, Rex. Yeah, I haven't seen Caden yet. Maybe he's upstairs. Bum, 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 bum. I do like the music in this game. All right, what's over here? This is, oh yeah, there's Caden. There's some people over here. I think this is the medical area. Yeah, here's Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
We can ask about Caden again?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
We've had this discussion with her.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I guess that is lucky. Hopefully he never has any of the other stuff though. I know we've talked about this before. And I've already asked her about her personal
go.
stuff, so
Goodbye, Commander.
I shouldn't have to ask her again. Anything back here? No. I noticed sometimes there's XP areas that you can get by just touching a computer or something. You'll get a codex entry like this, and you'll get some XP. Yeah, 56 XP. All right, let's talk to Caden. It looks like he rolled his eyes at me.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is trading people to aliens for some kind of lost knowledge, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
It is messed up. I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
A cute way to look at it. An old-fashioned view. I don't want to tell him to shut up. He's got a point. I guess I'll say an old-fashioned view. 'Cause it's kind of what it seems like.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Alenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
It's okay. What did they train you for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental? I want to know the survival rate too. You doubt it was accidental?
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
What the heck? It sounds rough. Go on. It's interesting to think that it wasn't really accidental after that.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
But I'm interested. I want to know my crew.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, just you. What do you think? To some degree. What do you think?
No, I don't.
Oh.
We'll talk again later.
I
think we just hit on him.
Need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
I think I just accidentally hit on him. Oh boy. We definitely did. I thought by asking him, what do you think, meant like, you know, I guess, yeah, I definitely just hit on him by accident. It's fine. Whoops. What's over here? Oh, it's the locker. Okay. Ooh. Let's take a look at these real quick. 162. I think that's the one that Rex has. Maybe. We also picked up a sniper rifle, didn't we? 161 damage? Dang. But the 2-second heat sink. The accuracy rating goes up. 132? Yeah, this one's nice. I'll keep the other one just in case this one happens to be like a 3-round burst of some sort. I don't remember which one was a 3-round burst, but I'm gonna try to avoid that one, obviously. Also, I need to change this. I think I'm gonna change it to this one, incendiary explosion. The anti-thorium gas was back on Pharos. Okay. Nice. So I think that's everybody. I'm pretty sure we talked to everyone. The captain's office is this way. So my office now. Ooh, I don't think I've ever been in here. These are nice quarters. Nice. All right, so let's head back up to the map and we're gonna go try to find our archaeologist friend. Go back up here. Yeah, so back up this way. Get to look at the cool map. This map is really cool. Okay, so we're on Pharos. These must be other planets in the system. Saital. Saital is shrouded by a high-pressure atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acids. The surface is composed of geologically young plains of volcanic basalts and rhyolites, with high concentrations of carbon and radioactives. Saital is rapidly volcanic. A dozen supervolcanoes, 50 to 120 kilometers wide, are erupting across the planet. Doesn't look like it. Looks very bright. The carbon content and constant volcanism makes natural diamonds plentiful, if extremely costly and dangerous to discover. Yeah, because you get burnt alive down there. Sharing. Sharing is a standard hydrogen-helium gas planet. The atmosphere contains traces of ammonia, methane, and surprisingly large amounts of water vapor, making the atmosphere a striking mix of browns, blues, and whites. Of Sharing's 60-odd moons, 2 have diameters of over 3,000 kilometers. Both have signs of former Prothean development, suggesting Sharing must have been mined for helium-3. Prothean data disk recovered. The planet Sharing displayed some strange readings while being scanned. Chief Engineer Adams pinpointed the source of location of a strange object. Tally and Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object is still uncertain, but it was Prothean in nature and contained a Prothean data disk. Can I find this Prothean data disk somewhere? On board now? Interesting. I didn't know that you could do that. Logan. Logan is a standard hydrogen and helium gas giant. The survey team who charted the system 20 years ago reported many strange disturbances in Logan's cloud bands, suggesting many remarkably large solid objects were present beneath the cloud tops. As the ship approached, however, they subsided one by one. These disturbances have not been reported again. Interesting. Quana. Quana's frozen surface is rich with heavy metals, and the planet's higher than average density suggests further mineral richness in the depths. The atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The remains of a well-developed Prothean mining infrastructure dot the planet. Protheans went mining everywhere. Abandoned mines are connected to dead cities by collapsed maglev lines. Unlike the crumbling skyscrapers of Pharos, Quana's ruins are reasonably intact. Unfortunately, this only made it easier for looters to strip the silent necropole of anything valuable. Necropole. Light metal surveyed. Scans of the planet Quana have revealed deposits of cobalt. Okay. Is that everything here? We read about Saital. Yeah, with the volcanoes. Okay. Is this... So Pharos and Hercules are in the Attican belt. I don't want to travel to Hercules yet. We're headed towards, Liara's dig site. I don't know if it's here or not. I remember I did, land on the actual place, but I didn't get very far. Before I scrapped my entire 3-hour video. It was so sad. It was worth it though. It's so much better to not have to worry about any more screen tearing in this game.
Urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here and you're the only one that can handle it.
How can I help?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Rogue? What do you mean?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Manually. Is that the only option?
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Interesting. So this is in the Sparta system. Okay. Tremanre? A dwarf planet composed of light magnesium silicates with deposits of aluminum. Its surface is covered by the wide swaths of ancient dark basaltic lava, possibly indicating the world was created through an impact with some other body in the system. Tremanre's magnetic field is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to jump drive charge from orbit. That said, the minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely for direct grounding. Okay. Atalia. An unusually large terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of methane and ammonia. The surface is frozen, mainly composed of sandstone and other sedimentary rocks with deposits of iron and chlorides. Judging by the sedimentary composition of the crust, it appears that Atalia was once possessed by an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid. What cataclysm striped the atmosphere and left the planet to freeze is not currently known. It's pretty.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
What? Edolus? Edolus is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Edolus's surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand, with only a few areas of igneous rock highlands to break the abrasive, dust-choked wind. Edolus's orbit is congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of gas giant Antamalka. Due to a high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous, and we're supposed to land here? A distress beacon. Okay. Distress beacon. So someone needs help down here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with Rex and Tally. I've been really enjoying my time with them. Let's go. Are we gonna get hit by a meteor down here? Okay. Debris. Distress signal. Anomaly. Okay, let's go check out the distress signal first, I guess. Also, thank you guys for letting me know that if I right-click on the map, I can put a marker there. That helps so much on the mini-map. Thank you, guys. What's over there? Looks like a ship of some sort. Look at the meteors coming down. This is crazy. What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Woo! Oh my goodness. He's coming after us. Oh my gosh. This guy is crazy. Are we doing any damage to him? Yeah, we are. We need to look out for him. He likes to like charge after you. Wait, what are these? I think he's like right behind us. Oh my gosh. Everything's under control. I wonder if this is doing damage to him too. Okay, it's overheated. Let's look out for his acid. Oh, they're so fast. Oh gosh. Our, like, wheel is hurt here. Oh, our wheels are hurt. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can make repair. Okay, I was just about to ask about making repairs. We can hurry and repair. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't shoot while it's repairing. Oh boy. I think it's still repairing. This is the slowest repair. Okay, where did it go? What's on the ground over here? It's bodies. Oh god. All right, keep going, keep going. Wow, this screen shake makes it feel very real. He's almost dead. Just a few more tick. He should be dead now. Oh my gosh. Woo. 5,000 coin. That was wild. I'm guessing these are the people that did the distress call. Holy moly.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Lured here? So
Looks
they...
like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Oh no.
Let's get moving.
You lead. I'll follow.
So they weren't the ones that put out the distress beacon. The monster did? To lure people here so that it could eat them or murder them? Jeez. Should we, like, destroy this beacon? Can we destroy it? Just so that it's not alerting anyone. Well, I guess the monster is dead now, so it should be fine. Okay. Well, we picked up everything that we can here. I don't see anything else. Okay, let's go check out what this other thing is. There's like a debris marker, and then there was another marker too for something else, an anomaly or something. Let's see what that is. Also, we have an upgrade too. Let's see. 6 points. Wow. I think I'm gonna throw some into decryption. And then we'll do like Spectre training. What's this? Immunity? Yeah, we should probably work on that too. This is as far as I want to go and intimidate. I just want like slight intimidation. I don't know. That's just kind of like how I envision Ira to be, like a little bit spicy, but also charming. I know you're supposed to focus on like Paragon or Renegade, which it looks like we have like the tiniest little sliver of Renegade. We have a ton of Paragon. I think we got this after saving like all those people on Pharos. That gave us a ton of Paragon points for saving all of them. But I don't mind getting a little bit of Renegade too. I know that there's like a certain way that you guys have played before where like you just dump all of your points into Charm or like some of them into Intimidate. This is my first playthrough and I really want to play this way. So I hope you guys understand and also enjoy the ride of maybe being some Paragon with a little bit of Renegade. That's just how I want to play. So how is Tally's? Her decryption is actually up pretty high. So I feel like we don't really need to put stuff into decryption, but that's all right. All right, so let's go find this other anomaly over here. Go see what this is. These poor people got wrecked by that crazy thing. I don't even know what that was. Should be like up over here. Yeah, It's like right down here. What is it? Looks like a body. Oh gosh, is there another one of those things down here? Looks like just a body. Mummified Solarian. What? Recover artifact? ID tag recovered. You found Captain Milan's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Maybe he was running away from everything, trying to get help or something. Sad.
No sense standing around.
Okay. Just very like deserty, windy, blah here. Okay, let's go see what this is up here, this debris. Debris. It doesn't look like we can get hit by a meteor. It's not like really crashing anywhere near us. It's just off in the distance. So I think we're safe from meteors, maybe. I don't want to speak too soon. But it seems like they're like way off in the distance. Oh, jeez. I just want to check something real quick with my audio settings. Sound effects. Okay. I was just wondering where I thought there would be like some intense music when we were fighting that monster and there wasn't any. Maybe it's just supposed to be like that. Okay, looks like it's over here. What's that? Let's make sure it's stopped. There we go. A crashed probe. Wonder what's in here. Skill too low. Electronics. No. No. I wish that we could open it. Oh, darn. I guess Tally's skill isn't up high enough either. I think her electronics was a little bit lower than her decryption. It's unfortunate. We'll have to remember maybe to come back here. I don't even know if it's worth it, but we're on Edolus and there's some debris that we can get. Unfortunate. All right, let's get back to the Normandy. Okay, so we finished our mission on Edolus. Actually, real quick, I just want to look at the journal. Because he said that we need to let somebody know. What are these? You encountered a distress beacon when you entered the Sparta system. Someone there may need assistance. Speak to Kohaku. You found the dead bodies of the men who served under Admiral Kohaku. Return to the Citadel Tower and inform. Okay, so that's back at the Citadel. What is all this stuff though? Found Solarian artifact. Oh, there's some things that we can find. Keep looking for more. Ooh, cool. So there's kind of like the keeper where like you find them as you go around. Nice. Head to the Sol system in the local cluster and deal with the rogue. Oh yeah, on Earth's moon. Okay. We can do that one eventually. Oh look, more things to collect. Very cool. And some more artifacts and stuff. Find more minerals. And then more data disks. So that must be from what Tally found down on that one planet. Or moon. I can't remember if it was a moon or a planet. Back in the other system. Alright, so we read about Tremonra, right? We read about this one? Yeah, with the weird gravity. Okay. I know we read about that one. Edolus. Antamalka. It's very blue. A large hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in the atmosphere. Its massive gravity well tugs many asteroids from the outer belt inwards. past the orbit of Italia and Edolus, and eventually settle into the inner belt. Antimaca's orbit is congested with hundreds of captured moons. Most last only a few thousand years before being ejected, dragged down into the atmosphere, or ripped apart by tidal forces and added to the gas giant's immense rings. Attempting to navigate this chaotic environment is hazardous at best. Ships without military-grade kinetic barriers are likely to suffer catastrophic impacts. Dang. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of hydrogen. What's this one? Alsages. Small distant Alsages is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of methane and argon. The surface is composed of water, ice, and calcium, with occasional deposits of light metals. During the Alliance's pirate suppression campaign in the 2160s, the Batarian Uliam Ran Para was caught with his frigate, Teneron, grounded on Alsages for dry discharge. When challenged by the cruiser Hyderabad, Ran Para refused to surrender. The Teneron was destroyed and attempting to take off. The debris is strewn across the southern hemisphere. Dang. Rare element surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of plutonium. Cool. I think that's everything in here. In the Sparta system. Yep. Okay. Let's go to Knossos system. This is really cool how it gives you like lore about each moon or planet. It's very neat.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
There's a lot of people you have to go back and talk to. At the Citadel. Alright, Phaistos. A small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. Surface is scorching hot, mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little of interest on this desolate world. Yeah, it looks very, very desolate. Armeni. Ooh. This reminds me of that one planet in Star Citizen. I think it's actually a moon. But there's a bunch of like green deposits, like green minerals that are on it. You can actually like pick them up. It's cool. Armeni is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armeni detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly irregular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zayov. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Dang, that would probably be really cool to be on a mission and archaeologically dig through those like underground civilizations. Jeez. Too bad it's tied up in court. Therum. Oh, we can land here. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metal have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. I wonder if she's here. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the... I guess we can land here and check it out. I can't remember. I don't think it actually like tells us where the archaeologist is. Yeah, I guess we can check it out. I don't know if we have like any side missions here. I don't think I remember hearing the word Therum. All right, let's take Rex and Tally. That's so cool. He just like yeets the Mako out of the out of the ship. That's very cool. All right, what's here? Refinery?
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts.
Okay.
It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay. There's lava here. What did this say it was? Like a mining place? A mining corporation? This is crazy. I don't think there's anything over there. Look at the smoke coming off the lava. It's actually really cool. For such an old game, like the graphics in this are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, like they're actually pretty decent. I know they're not like super realistic and stuff like that, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm definitely enjoying this game. What's that? I'm hearing something flying. What is that? Is that the Sovereign? That's what's his face's ship, isn't it? Saren's ship. He dropped some baddies. Oh, I missed. Run him over. Yeet. Okay, he's dead. We got something in our inventory? What did I get in my... Oh, cool. Okay. Some like upgrades and stuff. I didn't realize that when you kill those things, it adds to your inventory, even though you can't pick it up. That's nice. Okay, there's some red on the map up here, so I'm guessing... Oh, yep. You're shooting missiles at us.
Should sneak around and pull its tail.
Sneak around and pull its tail. Okay. So don't go straight. You could go around this way. This is maybe sneaking around. I don't know. Is that a bomb? Oh, gosh. Okay. Cannot run that thing over. It is not safe. Okay, there's someone up here. And blow that thing up. He's down. I think that's somebody, yeah. Guess we could get out and fight, but this is working so well. There's somebody else over there. I think there's someone here too. He's down. Let's see if we can get this guy. Let me drive over there. Okay. Anybody else over here? Hello? Okay. What are these buildings? I guess we can go inside of them. Alright.
Heading to position.
I don't see any red on the map anymore, but that doesn't mean that they're not hiding somewhere, I guess. See if we can get in here. Looks like there's like 4 buildings that are kind of like spread out. There's like loot in here. An upgrade kit? Okay, let me look at what I've gotten so far. I feel like we've gotten a lot of upgrades. 162 damage, 3 heat sink, 19 accuracy. It's okay. I guess I don't really use my assault rifle that much, so seems fine. What is it lacking? Accuracy? Let's see if we can put a an upgrade on it for accuracy. No, we don't have anything for accuracy. Well, I definitely don't want to decrease my accuracy at all, so I guess we could do proton rounds. Shield bypass damage. Okay, that sounds fine. Actually, I want to save that for maybe the sniper rifle. That seems like it would be good on the sniper, but I don't really want to get rid of damage. All right, let's do shredder and not that. What other guns did we get? We got a new sniper. I don't want a 2-second heat sink though. No. And we got some terrain armor. I think that's actually left over. How's your guns looking? You still have like a pretty bad sniper rifle. Let's upgrade that for you. Holy moly. You have upgrades on everything else. Good. Yeah, we'll get rid of those eventually. Nice. Okay.
Nothing but rocks, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home.
Aww.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
That bad? Come on, you can make it home here. Not that bad here. It's not as bad as the last place we were. I mean, the lava is a nice warm touch. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see if there's any loot over here. Oh, yep, there is. There's a crate. Ooh, some medium human armor. Okay. Let's take a look at that. No, I like to have my tech biotic protection. But dang, the damage and the shields on this is amazing. How about this rifle? No, not good. Whoa, look at that assault rifle. We're gonna give this to Rex. For sure. You can have that, buddy. And then I think I'm gonna give Tally his old one, which was this one. I'll take whatever's left over. I don't really ever use my assault rifle, so I'd rather them have it. Okay. All right, where have we been? We went in that building. Let's go in this one. I think I see a red dot in this building. I think there's someone in here. Yep. Wow. Just came up in here with a grenade launcher. Holy. Pistols, assault rifle, the Banshee. I think that was the good one that I gave Rex. Nice, we have another one already. Okay, there's some gate control, so I must open these gates. Nice. Okay, so we'll be able to drive out now. All right, I'm gonna go across because there's probably something in the other building too, right? What was that? Oh, there's...
Warm up.
Get over here, Rex. Can I destroy these without the Mako? I don't even see like a health bar popping up. I think I'm gonna get in the Mako and try to destroy him that way. I don't think we can do it this way. All right, let's make a run for it. Yeah, there was no way that we were gonna get that before with the sniper rifle. Okay, is there another one? Yeah, there's one more. Okay. Sorry, we're okay. Okay.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Nice. There's someone in here. Doesn't look like it. It's empty. Okay.
Even the Geth wouldn't want to live in this heat.
It is probably really hot here, actually. Didn't even think about that. It's probably super hot with all this lava. Holy schmolies. I wish I gave like a temperature readout. I like when games do that. Okay, there's definitely someone in here. Okay. Weapon locker. Take those.
Perimeter secured.
Nothing over there. All right. So now we should be able to get out. I don't remember which way we came, but now we can leave. I think we came in the way that those turrets were, and then we like cut across and went behind. We can look at the map when we get back in there. I don't think there's anything else here. Okay. Real quick, I'm just gonna look through what we got. Yeah, it looks like we got a lot of these really nice rifles. Whoa, look at that one. Is that the one that Rex has? Oh, he has a really nice one. Okay. These are still upgrades, at least for me. How about for Tally? She has the Raptor. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to the Raptor. Nice. Okay, shotgun. This one is actually better. Maybe I should give it to Rex. 137. It's the same one as mine. Okay. And the pistol I'm gonna give to Tally, the upgraded pistol. What is his? Go ahead and give him this one too. Okay. Alright. Got some upgrades here. So we started over here, so we have to keep going. Is it this way? I can't see which way we're facing because the refinery. No, I think we definitely came in this way because we went through that way. Okay. Oops. Oh my goodness, I am not good at driving this thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. It doesn't matter like if you press backwards, it will go forwards if you are facing forwards. Same with going backward. There's a body up here. There we go. This place is crazy. All the lava and stuff. It's really cool, but... Oh, there's a ship again. I didn't even hear it that time. That is the, I looked through all of this. It's just flashing because we started a new...
Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue
a new
Spectre
game file.
Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet. It is crewed with both Geth and Krogan.
It looks
At
like
2
it kind
kilometers
of,
long,
but maybe
its
not.
spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's connect.
It doesn't have that, like, that spiny looking thing. It's more bubbly. Is that the Sovereign? I can't even really tell. Keep going this way. There's some bodies down here. Oops. Gosh. Oh, there's a big chonkers down there. Big chonkers. Try to get him. These guys are annoying. Pick them off. There we go. Nice. We're going backwards. Nice. That was easy. Any loot out here? Good tunnel or something? This is kind of cool. Oh. There's someone else. Nothing up there. Okay. I thought I saw something shiny for a second. Oops. This place is huge. Okay. There's nothing over here. Okay. Wonder what happens if you drive into the fire. I'm guessing that the Mako gets destroyed. It's probably not good. I'm gonna see if there's anything over here. Doesn't really look like it. No, it doesn't look like anything. Ooh, look at the lava. It's probably so hot right here. Holy moly. Okay, doesn't look like there's any loot here. Another tunnel, maybe? I feel like we're getting close to the end of the map here. Whoa. Yeah, this just seems like another tunnel. Bombs. Wow. Okay. Hear the ship again. Is this a dead end? Oh, we have to go on foot. Okay. Let's go. I feel like I heard the ship again. Maybe not. There's gotta be bad. Oh, yep, there's the baddies. Okay. Come out of your hiding place. I don't think they're gonna come out until we do. All right, let's go. Oh, there's two of them. Someone's further up. He's down. Okay. He's still alive. Move, Rex! Move out of my way! Peek your head out. Okay. He's down. I think that's all of them. Yep. Okay. I think we're going that way. Oops.
All targets down.
Okay, nice. Oh, there's more.
Shields down.
Oop. What was that? Some sort of laser beam? Oh, there's a sniper up there. He's down. Oh, shields. There you go. He's down too. Is that all of them? Why is this here? I'm like interested. Is there like some sort of loot up here or no? It's just here. Okay. Oh, there's someone else up here. Okay, watch out. Okay. Thought I was gonna get Tally. Oh, there's another rocket launcher, dude. Okay, he's down.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Nice. Okay. I think we're... There's more? Oh, I missed. There's someone else to our left here. I just don't know where they are. They're probably like up on the... Oh, there he is. He's down. Okay.
Area secured.
Let's go. This is a fun area to snipe in. There's like all of these rocks and stuff. There was that guy on the tower. That was fun. Okay, let's keep moving. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Just looking out for like loot boxes and stuff. Scanning the area. I don't see anything out here though. Okay, let's keep going. There's probably a bunch of people up here. I had to guess. Oh, cutscene. What's that noise? Oh no, it's these things. I absolutely loathe these things. They're the worst. They're so fast. Are those the big chonkers? There's two of them? This is about to be a juicy, juicy fight. All right, good. They put us in cover. Where's Tally? Get over here. We need to get these, those things down. They do a lot of damage. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's health? I think we're good. There's so many of them. Everyone's doing okay? Kind of? Alright, let's get some shields online. You work on those. Increases your armor's protection, significantly reduces health damage and emergencies. Okay, we'll work on that for you. I'm gonna try to do like increased damage for a sniper, just to try to get some of those enemies down. Okay, there's one like flying over there right in the middle of our screen. He's like almost dead, kinda. Okay, he's dead. And take cover over here real quick. Rex, come over here. He's down. Are there any more of those like sticky ones? Okay, he's down. Is there any more over here? Where's Tally? I'm gonna try to get this guy kinda sorta offline. Oh, there's someone in the tower. Let's go. I think he's dead. I think he's just like not falling on the ground. Oh no, he's still alive. He's moving. All right, let's do shield boost for you. Actually, what's this one? Stasis? Yeah, let's do shield boost for both of you guys. I'm also gonna boost my shields too. He has to be close to being dead. I'm not getting any sort of like health readout on him. He's our second. Oh, there's the health readout. Okay. Jeez. Tally's down. Okay, he's down. Poor Tally, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tally. Come back to life. I think we need to kill this one before she can come back. There's one other dude over here. He's hiding like a little chicken. Come out of the shadows. The shotgun's terrible. Okay, he's down. What a messy fight. That was a lot of fun though. Okay, you're all good now? Holy moly. Shoo.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home.
That was nuts.
If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Alright, anything I need to like be searching for over here? This area is like full of just stuff everywhere. Let me take a look at the map. I know I have to go up over here. I wonder if there's anything back here though. If I had to guess, probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Just lava. Alright, so let's head up these stairs. That was an intense situation. Holy. Let me change back to my sniper. I know I could have pulled out like my assault rifle and stuff during that time. I just feel more comfortable with the rifle. In this game, it's very slow to switch weapons. Like even like going through and like using the middle mouse button and not going through the menu. Like look how slow it is. In this time, you could be like just taking on all the damage. So I know I should be swapping my guns out a little bit more, but I'm just focusing on the sniper rifle. Wow, look at this place. This is actually really cool. I'm gonna put these on the quick slots too, so I don't have to worry about it as much. I'm gonna move this here. And then I'm gonna move that there. Ooh, we should use that next time. I didn't actually realize that I had that until now. Nice. We're definitely gonna use that next time. Not that we really needed Tally. She died kind of near the end of the fight, but that'll be good for next time, for sure. Someone else down there. Where did he go? He like blinded me as soon as I... The heck? Okay. This is cool. Kind of feels like I'm spelunking, but like, not really. This is really cool.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Around the ruin after it was built. No elevator chip chat today or horrible elevator music. Dun, 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 dun. The elevator music in this game is awful. It's so bad. Someone in my Discord was like sharing the elevator or all of the music in Mass Effect. Okay, nice.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Sterile white. It's kind of like an off-white. I guess it is pretty sterile looking. It is pretty sterile. Like the tile and stuff. Interesting. Found an elevator. That can't be good. What the heck? Okay. Can I jump down here?
Hello? Could somebody help me?
Liara, that's who we're looking for, right? Isn't that the geologist? I think her name was
Can you hear me
Liara.
out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Dr. T'Soni?
Liara T'Soni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
A Prothean security device. We'll find a way to free you.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth.
Oh, she put herself in there?
When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Okay. Benezia.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
I forgot that we learned about Benezia and how she's working with Saren, and that is her mom. Interesting. How did you get
end up in
trapped?
there? I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Okay, stay calm.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
There's a Krogan with the Geth. Okay. So let me take a look at the map. Prothean Tower. Ramp down. Guessing that's where we gotta go. Because we don't really have any other options. Is this an old elevator shaft? It looks like it's another broken elevator of some sort. That actually scared me. Okay, there's more somewhere? Where? Oh, there's one. Anyone else? The mining laser control. Oh, there's someone back here. He's down. I don't see anybody else down here.
All clear.
Okay, nice. I like how they tell you when it's all clear. It's actually a nice, like, added touch. You're not left wondering. Okay, so there's some sort of control panel. Mining laser controls. Enter code. Whoa, what? Wait, I already tried that one. This one, this one, this one. This reminds me of that one, like, memory game that I used to play when I was little. Okay. This one, this one, this one, this one. Oh gosh, was it? Yeah, that one, then. Oh, so it has to be that one, right? Oh my god. Jesus. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Just blew a hole through the bottom of this thing. Alright, I'm gonna go look up here real quick. It looks like there might be more stuff to, like, look at. There's some storage tents. I'm just gonna mosey around before we go in that big hole that we just made. Lots of explosive devices here. Decryption locker. Weapon upgrade. Ammo upgrade. Nice. Is that it over here? Yeah.
Let's get moving.
Okay. New sniper. We'll have to take a look at that one. Is that everything over here? Looks like it. Okay. Let's take a look at this new... Ooh, we got a lot of new stuff. Now we know, like, if it's better than my assault rifle, it's probably better than everybody else's. Because me and Tally have the same one. Rex has a really nice one. Let me see what other upgrades I can put on here. I could put a stabilizer, I guess. Weapon stability. Sure. Same shotgun. Okay. Pistols. A 1 heatsink? No. No, no, no. Is my pistol? I don't have an upgrade on here. What does it actually need? It's not that bad. It actually has, like, pretty good accuracy on it. I don't really ever use my pistol enough. I'm not going to put an upgrade on it. I don't really use it that often. Radioactive rounds. I think I might swap this out because we've been running those radioactive rounds for a while. We have some much better upgrades right now, like this shredder. I would like something with some sort of shield damage. I want to get rid of my accuracy though. Plus 33% synthetic. Higher speeds to increase penetrating power. Tungsten rounds. Okay. I'll try that out. We have this nice improved sighting. Or, hang on, what are we running? We are running the improved sighting. Right? Yeah. Okay. Do we have a better one than that? No. How about our first aid interference? Shield recovery and hardening. A plus 100 shields. That could be nice. Ooh, this one's pretty cool too. Plus 2.7% health increase. I think we just have 2. Yeah, let's do this one. What was it? Medical interface. We have some better armor upgrades now. Let's go ahead and upgrade theirs too. Shields, mobility, accuracy, and cooldown reduction. That's really nice. Plus 100 shields is really good though. Let's give him the plus 100 shields. I feel like that sounds the best. And then you also need some sort of like shield situation. Unless there's something that can decrease your cooldowns too. Let's do health regeneration. Wouldn't be bad for her as well. We do have another medical interface to give her. That would actually be good for her. That way she's getting like some of her health back. And then she just needs to we need to make sure that she's using her shields as she can use them. Okay, cool. Those are some good upgrades. Let's go. Is there anything over here? No. Alright, let's jump down this hole. What is this? Oh, it's an elevator. Okay, well now we're on the back side of her. That's good.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Superior firepower.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Okay.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
Okay.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What was that?
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Oh, great. It was a very big blast.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Okay.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
That's a very Rex thing to say. So is this bringing us out? I guess. Who's that? Oh no. That must be the Krogan that was with them.
Or don't. That would be more fun.
This ruin's coming down. What do you want? Kill this bastard. The ruin's coming down. We should leave. All of us.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Oh boy.
Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Not giving her up.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
No, he doesn't.
Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Alright, let's hide behind that. Okay. So let's go ahead and increase his immunity. I think that's his best shot. You try to damage some enemy shields around us if we can. Yeah, especially that dude's. I'm also gonna like use my rifle. There's one. Nice. Let's go. He's down. Just keep taking shots at him. He's gaining health back so quickly. Wait for my cooldown.
Good to go.
We've got this, guys. We've got this. He's down. Okay, there's others. That one might have been the last one. He's still hiding over there. I'm gonna go get him. Okay, nice. Let's go. That wasn't bad. That was a lot of fun. This is bad. Got out of there. He's definitely collapsing as we blew up everything.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur.
It's true.
The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
I don't call him Joker for nothing. He's a jerk. It eases the tension.
It's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Only?
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I want to know what you learned. What did you learn?
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Who came before them? How do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Why do we keep saying I know what happened? I mean, we know a little bit about the Protheans, and I want to know, what do we know? How do I know what happened?
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines.
Oh, the Reapers.
The Reapers.
The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
I had a vision, I saw it, and also the beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am surprised you were able to make any sense of it at all.
It's still not clear. It was very blurry and yeah, it's still not clear.
It's just a bunch of random images.
Yeah.
Even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo-jumbo. Supposed to help the commander think like a Prothean. I don't know if it worked, though.
It takes time.
The cipher altered my perception of the visions, but it's subtle. I still can't make sense of what I'm seeing.
And this was something another Asari did to you? Commander, with your permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your mind. One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
How?
What do you have in mind?
Like the Asari who gave you the cipher, I can join my consciousness to yours. Maybe my knowledge of the Protheans will help clarify your vision.
I guess. Go ahead.
It's worth a shot.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
So there was nothing useful? It kind of looked like there was like how people are turned into the Reapers. Like all of the wires and stuff, I don't know. And like it's taking over their body and forming wires. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me, but...
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Like the Protheans were turned into Reapers? Now what?
What's our next move?
Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden Prime. He probably came after me because he feared I could help you understand it. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces together.
Okay, welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, we're done. We can talk later.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Soni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
She wants to help us.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was necessary, yes.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
That comment. Was it really necessary? Like, yeah, we could have definitely stopped that from happening. 100%. With Geth swarming everywhere.
Yes, Commander?
Okay, so I guess we just...
Carry on, Presley.
Don't really move forward with Presley. We just kind of chalk it up to... He doesn't like aliens on board. Here, there's a computer piece here. Let's see if we can find the rest of the crew. And kind of like debrief after all of that. It was a very short mission compared to Pharaoh's. Okay, let's see. Caden, yeah, he's usually over here by this computer. He didn't come with us, but maybe he has something to say about it.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Is this similar dialogue than before? Absolutely.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Shepard, Commander. Are you concerned for me?
This a personal observation, Caden?
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
What's your logic?
I'm listening. Tell me why you feel the need to speak up.
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
You've had a bad experience before?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure they meant well. Experts are better, right?
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
Yeah.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father."
Oh my gosh.
Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died.
Jeez.
The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
I don't see the connection.
So why are you telling me this? Are you saying I'm cutting corners somewhere?
I'm saying it's probably inevitable that we'll have to, and when that happens, I want to help you. When someone important to you is up on a ledge, you help them. Keep them from mistakes better made by a kid.
Important?
Important, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
I feel like this is turning into like a romantic relationship thing. And I really don't really have any interest in Caden that way. You're out of line.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
Yeah.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals.
Yeah, it was my fault from earlier. I apologize.
I should return to my duties.
I thought that by asking him earlier about why he was questioning us before wasn't like a romantic thing. I misspoke. At least now we've kind of like put him back in line. I don't really see myself being romantic with Caden in any form. I'm just not interested.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Okay. She doesn't have any new dialogue
Goodbye,
either.
Commander.
I'm guessing it's just like crew members that we have new dialogue with, so I'm not gonna try to talk to the doctor as much anymore unless there is new dialogue. We'll just keep trying, I guess. I thought maybe she was gonna update me about Liara's situation. Okay, we have some stuff to sell too. I might just look through our crew's stuff real quick just to make sure. Oh, and Liara too. We have her on board as well. So what is Liara? Is she? Oh, we can't see. I don't know like what her classification is yet. I guess we'll find out eventually. Let's see if there's any upgrades in here for her. This one's actually a better. Ooh, this one's way better. Okay. And these ones will probably sell. Let's go ahead and throw some. We'll throw some like phasic rounds on there. Actually, no, we'll throw the shredder rounds. 10 damage per second for 5 seconds. Minus 10% accuracy. That actually seems pretty cool. We'll put a combat scanner on her. Let's check her shotgun. This one's better for her. Let's do shield bypass would be nice. As well as, is there any sort of like stability? Heat absorption, damage. No, I'm not gonna put any of those on there. I like to do the ones that like help for kickbacks on the shotgun. I think that's important. Let's do, which one is this? The pistol. Could do shredder on that one. Maybe some stability as well. Yeah, that is a better one. And then let's see. This is a better rifle. Yeah. So what is she wearing right now? I don't think we have an upgrade for her anyways. She's wearing Elcos Combine. I wonder what she does. I don't know what her classification is. I'll throw something on here too though. Let's do cooldown reduction, mobility, accuracy, plus 12 shields. That's actually a really good armor upgrade. I don't know if I want to do it on her though. I want to know what her classification is before I put anything else on. I'll do this one just because we have a couple of them. Okay. Tally should be all upgraded. I'm pretty sure we've put all of the latest and greatest stuff on her. Ooh, this is actually a better sniper rifle. Just kidding, we have it, apparently. I thought that we did before we left, but I guess we did pick up some stuff from the final fight there. Okay. Rex's stuff should be all upgraded. I think I might change his... No, I like his shields. It's like plus 100 shields or something crazy like that. I think that's good for him. Yeah, and he has a really good assault rifle right now. All right. Garrus, he probably has some stuff that's better for him here. Maybe. Let's go ahead and throw some stuff on his gun here. We'll do like this cryo. We need some like better like actual like other mods on there. We didn't really pick up that many last time. This is a better sniper for him. We'll throw some proton rounds in there, I guess. I'm not really too worried about Garrus. I don't think that I'm gonna really mess with Garrus that much or take him on too many adventures. So I'm not really worried about all of his stuff being super upgraded. Caden we might bring with us eventually. Maybe. He's okay. I just don't really see myself like being with anyone like Caden in this game. I don't know. I don't really know who I like so far. Throw that on there. This is a much better sniper rifle for you. And no new armor or biotic stuff. Okay. Let's throw a better protection on him. How about smash damage, physics threshold? Protects against high physics weapons and biotic attacks, such as lift or throw. Sure, that sounds good. And then Ashley, we might bring her with us again. I don't really know. She seems very like spicy when we take her out in the field. She's very, very spicy. We don't have any new armor for her either. Or rifles. Okay, let me see what's on her. Shield battery. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that. We can do this one kinetic buffer for her. Or actually, I might save that one, actually. Let's do first aid or... Is there something with, like, shields? We could do ablative coating. 12% damage protection. Okay.
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
He's cute.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden,
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell.
Oh.
What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Tell me about your family.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Sounds not familiar. I mean, our mom and dad were both in the Alliance growing up. You raised your sisters?
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Yeah.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid mails?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Yeah, no means no. What the heck?
If you really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, but there's ways of going
Mike thought
around.
they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
What happened with Mike?
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy.
What?
I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell.
That's crazy.
She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
It's an interesting story.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
You read poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Okay, Ashley, calm down.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem.
Holy.
Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
It's a good piece.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Aww.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
From the afterlife?
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Of course not.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
I think about that too. How, like, sometimes the church can seem so like, no, you cannot meditate and also believe in God, or no, you cannot also believe in space and believe in God. I think that those are really, really silly statements that shy people away from religion in general, because they're just gatekeeping things. Like, meditation does not take you away from God. Believing in space does not take you away from God. I think that those are really, really silly things. So this game goes deep in politics and religion. Very interesting.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. T'Soni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I was wondering that too. Your family is tight.
Not everyone's as close to their family as you are.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny, I never really thought about that before. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Well, an interesting conversation. Very interesting. It was fun learning about her family and all the stuff that she's been through. It sounds very similar to kind of like my story, except that my parents were not great. My parents were very toxic people, and I had to take care of my sister, and that definitely dampened our relationship. We're not really close now, I think, because my sister kind of views me as like a mother figure, and we've had our fallings out a few times because I've had to look up for her like well-being, and it was rough. It was definitely hard trying to raise someone that's 6 years younger than me growing up.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
It is important. Keep talking.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
So he recruited you?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Wow.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right.
Yes,
Every
they
other
were.
merc on that mission turned up dead within a week.
Dang.
Every damn one.
That's crazy.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Why didn't he tell us that he worked with him before? That's kind of strange.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand that.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
A Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Typical.
Spoken like a true CSEC officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Yeah, I guess, but if you wanted to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures. I believe that also.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
I definitely think it's the only way to stop someone like him. I mean, look how long it took us to convince them that Saren was even bad in the first place. They definitely need a Spectre to take him down. You can't send people that like abide by the rules and the protocols and stuff like that. Even though I understand that they're in place to help people stay alive and for things not to reach chaos levels, but in order to take down someone like Saren, things need to get chaotic. So,
looking for supplies?
It is what it is.
Let's see what you got.
I want
You
to
bet,
sell
Commander.
some stuff. I want to sell. Okay, we're going to keep all of the upgrades like we normally do because I think that they're important unless they're level 1s. I'm probably going to get rid of these ones, honestly. I think we'll just sell those. I keep wanting to hit sell button to sell. Alright, I'll go through. I'll just go ahead and sell this stuff. I think we'll sell the shock absorber too. No, I'll actually keep those, actually. We'll sell this sniper rifle, this assault rifle. I'm gonna keep the toxic seals, of course. Most of these armor upgrades I'm gonna keep, just in case we end up needing them. I don't know what kind of situations we're gonna be put into. So having like the toxic seals and stuff like that I think is important. I'm guessing they have that for a reason. Maybe we'll go on a planet that's very toxic or something. Go ahead and sell these. Weapon upgrade, ammo upgrade, sell the pistol. Because we've upgraded everyone's gun at this point. There should be no one that has like crap weapons or even armor, so. I'm gonna get rid of phasic rounds and shield battery, shock absorb. I'm gonna keep the grenade upgrades. I don't know if we'll need them, but I'm gonna keep them for now. Okay, do we have like 5 of anything? Nope. Okay, nice. Let me go see if I can locate Liara. And who else haven't we talked to yet? We haven't talked to Tally either, and she's probably up over here. Hanging out in the core room. Yep, she's there.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
You sound down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Yeah, you're just homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
But you're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
It's very true.
I should go.
It's interesting that we can't ask her about the previous mission. Just wonder, because like we can ask Caden what he thought about the last mission, and we can ask Ashley about it too, even though she wasn't with us. And like even Rex, we can't ask him. It's strange. I thought that we would be able to ask more about like the previous mission that we went on. All right, who haven't we talked to yet? We haven't talked to our new crew member. Let's go see if we can find her. Maybe I missed her in the hospital area. Where was the hospital? It's back here. Maybe she's in like the back room or something. I don't know. Let's upgrade her. Get more metagel. Is she back here? Oh yeah, she's right there.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know. I think I trust her. It's just kind of odd that, like, it is her mother. But I don't know. Why was she down there in the first place looking for artifacts? I trust her. I'm just also a little bit skeptical.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Must get lonely out there.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Why is that?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
It's not foolish. It must have made her mad, though.
I bet that pissed her off.
No. When I told her, she simply said, "A daughter must rebel against her mother, Liara. It is part of the natural order." But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Don't try to study me. I'm fascinating.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
Yeah.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax, it's okay.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
No.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Do the same
Please,
thing.
just pretend this conversation never happened.
Tell me about your mom.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled by it.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Tell me about the Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
What kind of rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us.
Interesting.
We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds.
What?
We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who was your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
That's crazy. That's terrible.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
So who was your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner.
Oh, okay.
Though
I thought she was gonna like give me a
if
name.
you want to use that term, was another Asari.
So you don't know who?
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained.
It's so interesting.
So
this is very crazy to think about.
I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as
How
her
could
offspring.
anyone abandon
I
her?
can't.
Okay, sorry. We had
Many
already
Asari
been through
raise
all of
their
this.
children alone, particularly if the father species is
All right.
short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Okay.
I should go.
That
Goodbye,
was very
Shepard.
interesting. Wow. Learned a lot about the species as a whole. It's wild. All right, I think we've pretty much talked to everybody that we can. I do want to go talk to Joker real quick before I wrap it up for today, because we haven't really gotten to know Joker that much. And I think that he is one of the people that you can also like have deeper conversations with as well. Just based on some of the comments that I read on the last couple YouTube videos that I posted. So let's see. There's also an XP thing to pick up here. And here too.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Your disease. What disease?
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Rolex syndrome.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Wow. How do you do your job like this?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
I didn't realize that he had this.
Commander.
How did you get your nickname, Joker?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
What? That's no answer.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Interesting. All right. What about the ship's personal history?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Interesting.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
He's very cocky.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
All right. That's interesting. I actually didn't know that about Joker, that he had the varicose disease or Varicrix disease or something like that. That's kind of crazy. Huh, interesting. Okay, I think we've talked to everybody that we should talk to. Yep, there's nothing down there. That's where we did our debriefing. All right, so I guess on our next adventure, we'll finally do Noveria. There's some Geth interests over there. Something about the Geth showing up there. The council has received reports of Geth interest in the corporate research colony of Noveria. The council needs to know why. Maybe on the way, we'll also do some of these. Oh my goodness, look at all of these crazy side missions that we have. There are so many. I'm guessing after we finish this last one, we'll probably head back to the Citadel because we also have some other stuff. Yeah, there's some like people that we want to meet up with. There was the missing Marines that we need to go tell Admiral Kahaku about his unfortunate crew that went missing. Some of these are just like, that one's the one where the rogue VI, we have to go take care of him. But yeah, some of them are just like picking up extra things, kind of like the Seeker, going around and scanning the Seekers. Very similar to that. We have a couple missions on in other clusters that we can also go do next time, but I think that the main focus is probably just going to be finishing this up next time. So we're going to go over to Noveria, and then after that, I don't know, maybe go back to the Citadel, maybe do some of these side quests before we head back there. But I think that's pretty much it for today and wraps up our time here in Mass Effect. Hopefully there was no screen tearing. I'm going to go back and watch the VOD now, but I'm 99% sure I had my eye like on the screen a little bit here and there, just making sure that the screen tearing is actually fixed. And I didn't notice anything weird today, so that's very, very exciting. Once again, I'm so sorry about the past videos. I have a feeling that probably a lot of people decided not to give my videos a try just because they were so broken, and I just want to say thank you to the people that subbed to the channel, even though we were having some technical problems there. I'm really sorry about that, but I'm glad that I got it fixed. Everything should be smooth from here on out. Turns out that it wasn't really the game's fault. I think it was like a Windows update or possibly like a driver's update, just because it's very strange that other games that I had been playing were not doing that. And then all of a sudden the screen tearing just got so bad in literally every game that I was playing. So very unfortunate, but I'm glad that we fixed it. We've got it all figured out finally. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on another adventure in Mass Effect. Today was a ton of fun. We got to finally learn a little bit more about the lore behind all of the species, it seems. We're getting closer and closer to finding out what Saren really is after. We're getting closer to uncovering what these visions are and why they play such a big role in what is happening with Saren right now and what his main goal is. So I'm looking forward to hopping in next time. We're going to visit another place called Novaria, part of our main quest line. If you guys have any more tips and tricks, feel free to put them in the comment section. I love reading through all of your comments. I hope you enjoyed today's adventure as much as I did. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.